we did in part one of the sort of 2-episode shrimp series. First of all, oven preheating 525 broil. I've got a nice cast iron pan here. I've got 3 big shrimp across the Atlantic there. They call it prawn. Now, you know, Rockley prawn. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But it's been washed, lemon juice and water, cut down the middle, split open. I'll just show you what I mean. So, shell still on. That is important. Split down the middle. You take off. You sort of devein it and everything else. Nice and clean. Hit that another little pat dry kind of thing. And now we're going to season it with a quick jerk marinade. Need a mixing bowl. To that mixing bowl, we need a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. Store-bought jerk marinade, a tablespoon of that. We've done this before. We've never done it with shrimp though. Now, if you're looking for your own marinade, to make your own marinade, head over to CaribbeanPot.com. I have that recipe on there. You guys can go and flex with that. But for now, we're making use of what's readily available. To that, grated ginger. Scallions. That's just 1 scallion that I chopped up there. Give that a nice little mix. And to bring in a bit of sweetness, because that jerk marinade that I'm using is very spicy, I want some honey. If you wanted to use brown sugar, certainly that works as well. Give that a good little mix. I need some more liquid in there, so I've got a clementine. So I'm going to go in, and I love these citrus notes of a clementine. We've done this before. You've seen me use clementines in my jerk marinades before. So that's going in there. I'm also going to add some black pepper. And basically all you're doing is giving that a good mix just to bring everything together. I notice that niceness we got there. I'm just gonna flip this back to the side for a second. In that cast iron pan, I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of olive oil. That's gonna help me clean up easier when things are all said and done. Back onto here, like so. I like to tuck in this a little bit more fresh thyme in between to perfume this further as we grill it off. I've got a couple scallions I'm just going to break down in there. That's going to help. Again, it's all about perfuming things and adding a level of freshness to everything. And now it's just a matter of pouring this directly onto the shrimp. And then all you're going to do, uncovered into that oven, 525 degrees or whatever the broil setting is. Now the reason why I encouraged you to keep the shell on the shrimp is to protect it on the bottom there while it sort of roast off or grill off in the oven there. Now if you wanted to do this outside on your grill, you can certainly do that. But for now, into the oven. 6.5 minutes later, and I just pulled it out of the oven. You can still see the residual heat is kind of cooking things. Sup, soldiers? Listen, if you enjoy this recipe, I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and click that bell notification thing. If you've made the recipe, take a picture and send it to me. Email address down here. I mean, trying to tell people the email address, them butts will take the address and do all kind of thing with it. And tag me on Instagram at Caribbean Pot. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for being in my kitchen with me today. Irie? And I like finishing it off just as we did with the broiled or the grilled shrimp. We need some lemon juice. Pour that right on there. Get that seed out of the way. And of course, you know your boy like a little fresh parsley on there. That parsley just helps to brighten things up. And you eat with your eyes first, you know, and look how nice that looks. You can't tell me that you're looking nice. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure having you guys here in the kitchen with me. Jerk shrimp in the oven. Gotta give this one a try, yeah?